Hey there, and welcome to part 7 of the Demonspawn Artificer. My name is Ic0n, and I welcome you to the next episode of getting murderously killed. Or kill murderously. We will see how this will work out. I'm standing before the entrance of Shoals 4, and as you might have noticed, I'm a bit tense here. I always hate to do this level. And, well, let's see. Who will win this time? Shoals or Ic0n? Last time Ic0n won. I hope I can repeat that. First thing to do, magic map this, and it's some of these discount Minotaurs player ghosts. No, I don't want to offend anybody playing a Minotaur. I love to play these dudes. They're so much fun. Alright, he's the usual setup. He has a bit more damage than the last few Minotaurs I've encountered. And so far, nobody's around me. The area is safe to fight. And I'd say I'll give it a try. I'm gonna bring up a demon because I cheat. And I'm a bit afraid of this dude. He certainly packs a punch. That's the thing about Minotaurs. They're always pretty beefy. Alright, that's a ruined helmet. Is there any chance I want to change? Well, if it's a helmet of cold resistance, that would be interesting, but it's just a +1 helmet. That's not too interesting. Alright. This drop, and let's take a step there. Alright. I really try to take this area step by step. For now, let my executioner kill these guys. And there's the first vault. And I got wind draked. Alright. It's okay. Gonna go back to this corner. And, well, I still have this executioner. I'm getting chunked by this merfolk dude. So let's step forward and do some killing by ourselves. Demon Trident of Electrocution. Very, very sweet. If I didn't wield this broadaxe, I would be really tempted. Alright, Ic0n time. I do carry a Scroll of Silence around. Certainly something I want to be aware of. And for this, I'm gonna summon some dudes and see what they will do. And since I don't feel like that was enough, I'm gonna bring up a demon here. And for now, I think I'll let the summons try to kill some of these Aquamancers. Alright, the tide set in. That's why I want to fly. Don't want to be slow right now. Alright, Ic0n is hurting herself, actually. It's pretty funny to see that. Yet still... okay. Right now, I'm just giving orders. Who has to die next? Okay. Power of the summonings here certainly made this situation a lot easier. But I didn't want to mess around with her. She has killed too many of my kind here. Overall, in my crawl time. No mercy for this sea witch. Never. And you shouldn't have any mercy either. It's really some nasty unique. Mainly because she tends to spawn with so many other very dangerous enemies. I'm gonna fly again and kite these a little bit back. And I'm barbed, yet still, I want to kill this manticore. That's why I'm gonna close in and chop it down. Alright. I'm pretty happy I took down Ic0n right now. Makes me a bit more confident. Although, most of it wasn't my work there. The summons did 90% of the killing there. Alright, let's step out of the water. Swarm of Harpies, yet I think the McClap healing here certainly does a ton for me. Somehow I come to the point where I think about maybe I was a bit too anxious about this area, but I like to be a bit too anxious about Shoals. Feels good when I feel too anxious. Alright, let's get this guy close. There we go. Surrounding this vault carefully to be sure that I can kite around this area without swooping up some baddies I can't manage. But it was safe and empty. We're still looking for the rune down here. Slowly getting there. Chances are one of these vaults will be much more dangerous than the fight with Ic0n, and I blew down my only summoning scroll. But I have a bunch of evocables at my disposal. That should help a lot. How's the vacations going? Not too well. It's only 10. I think I'm going to focus this for a while. Certainly carrying around some items which need to have some evocation rating. Vampiric Trident on this guy, that's okay, no extra damage. The electrocution branding back there really smacked my bacon pretty hard. Even though, oh no, I lack now. That's right, drop this chainmail. Alright, a new book. Sweet. Thanks, I'm gonna put this down back where I found it. Some other adventurer might pick it up. But not me. Alright. 2 Aquamancers, a Nymph, and a Javelineer. Potentially very dangerous. I want to check if this Nymph can be silenced. Yes, she can. Alright, for the worst case scenario, I'll just gonna bring up my Scroll of Silence. That will work. Alright, let's check if we can paralyze this guy. Gonna try one time more. Yeah, sweet. Let's stop the shooting. And one by one, these guys are not that dangerous. It's only getting really dangerous if you let them come out of this vault. And I started flying to be able to outrun this nymph, because as long as I'm in the water I can't outrun her. Because of the slow of it. And that's a Kraken simulacrum. Ew. It's actually something I don't want to take lightly. And that's why I'm going to throw this Lamp of Fire. These fire clouds made short work out of this. I don't have Arc Cold, and Kraken, when there are no simulacra already, deal a lot of damage. And being simulacrum only amplifies the damage. They don't get weaker. No. They only get stronger. Yet more frail than the original. It's the only good thing to say about these. The Lamp of Fire here did wonderful work. This fight wasn't dangerous at all. And I got another rune. That's 2 of 3 for this run. Very happy. Alright, let's go flying again. Don't want to be slow here. Hello land, where are you? Always try to get merfolk on land, because their evasion rating drops as soon as they walk out of the water. It makes especially the high tier merfolk much easier to kill. Merfolk and Impaler in the water is super defensive. It's very hard to get in swings even if you're wielding good weaponry. Alright. Let's go flying. I said let's go flying. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Alright, 2 vaults left. Still flying? Alright. Let's take this fight there. That's totally okay. Because the small merfolk I can totally kill while they're in water. That's okay. But with those impalers I don't want to mess around. They can hurt a lot if they get a good branding. Another book. Let's have a look. Spectral Weapon. Oh well, you know, I don't want to put that down. I mean, these are always just decisions I would follow into, if this was a extended game, I mean, oh, wait a second, I'm gonna explain later. There's some tomahawks of dispersal flying around. Can't leave that unanswered. This merfolk wants to propose war on me. Oh, let's recharge his paralysis. Ugh. It smacked me. I want to paralyze this guy. Hopefully this will work out. Yeah. Don't want to risk more shots, even though he had no more tomahawks. Yet still, banishing risk. Alright. I was talking about spells. These spells I'm picking up are mainly decisions as if I would go for some extended run. Because when you're doing more than 3 runes, you will end up with plenty of experience to cover up all the magical skills you need. You probably end up with some wizardry item if you're lucky to close the gap until your skills get high enough, and eventually almost every character which picks up 15 runes will learn a handful of spells, because the extended late game is very hard to play without spells, in my opinion. Alright. Where I tend to look at god skills as a sort of spells. I have to admit that. Somehow this works with some gods too. Enough of that. We're done with the shoals. Well, I'm always only really done with the shoals as soon as I left this area. Died too much on the way back up. Back in my worst days. And let's have a look at our situation. I have to go deeper into the depths, and I'm lacking in any option to buff up my cold resistance here. My magic resistance is perfect. I'm lacking resistance from electricity. I want to check if there's anything else which could provide. Well, this hand-axe of offense, it's really offending me. And nothing more. Alright, this means we have to go for depths with the stuff we have. Other option would be Vaults 5, and well, no, not yet. I really want to keep this up for later. I don't feel ready for Vaults 5 yet. Alright. On depth 3, there was the Enchantress, which is a pretty fierce little Spriggan unique. I really don't like her too much. So I gotta check the downstairs, and it looks like I'm wrong. It was depths 4, not 3. Too early paranoia here. I'm wondering why I knew all these downstairs. Alright, so I know that around the staircase I tried out last time, the Enchantress was around. And this whole level is really dangerous while the Enchantress is around, because of the horrible debilitation magic she can provide. I absolutely have to take her bit by bit, and yeah, I think this is actually the perfect situation to take her upstairs. Dimension Anchor blocks translocations. Notably not banishment. Well, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna take this fight upstairs. And I can check, but she can see invisible, of course she can. I'm gonna haste myself, I want to be at least as quick as she is. And I think that's a fight I want to go with might into. And, well, let's bring up a demon. Can't say no to some executioner. Alright, I'm swapping over to a direction where the executioner will block my line of sight with the frost giant there, because I didn't want him to intervene. Fairy dragon scales. Let's have a look at these. Flying, resist corrosion, intelligence. No, thank you. Alright. This chills down this whole rest of the level. I have resistance from poison, that's very good. It's very annoying to be not poison resistant with these dudes. A demon whip of electrocution. Let's have a look if this one is better than the one I'm wielding. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I can readjust these. I mean, I don't know if I really want to use it at some point, but somehow it sounds like an option, because the Flaming Brand will later on do nothing for me when I'm fighting Orbs of Fire, because I think Orbs of Fire should be immune to fire. I'm not 100% sure, but I certainly feel like they should. And this area looks vaulty, so I'm gonna change directions here. Always the same procedure. If something looks like a vault, avoid it and go for the rest of the level to clear up all the space to make teleportation scrolls safer. I see a frost giant and a knuckly thing, and normally I would close around to this corner, but this time I'm gonna take in possibly a few more hits from this giant, but I really want to stand back, because around this corner here I could possibly do enough noise to bring up all the enemies down there, and I don't want that. I really don't want that. Right now I want to take these one by one if possible. These ugly things hurt me a lot the last time I met them, and I really want to be careful here. AC 32 is okay, but it's not perfect. If it was around 40 I would be a lot more chill about that. And one of these dragons is fake. At least one of these. And good old Menace. And good old Menace is friggin' dangerous for me. Because he comes with this holy wrath thingy. And, well, Demonspawn. This time, he's pretty much ripe to try to kill me, I think. And because of that, I have to think about this. He will swarm in and cast silence at some point. This fire dragon is an absolute no problem thingy here. And I want to check what I can bring up. I think this phantom mirror will work a charm here. I really feel like I should bring up as much summons as possible and just swarm him down with some assistance from my allies here. That sounds like the best thing to do, and let's do that. I want to start up with a haste, because this guy is really dangerous. And there go my scrolls. Yet still, evocable items still work, even if you're what the hell? Okay, there goes my wonderful plan. So McLab somehow thinks it's not okay to duplicate an angel. Oh, McLab, you're such a dude. Ah, holy crap! Literally, holy crap! I'm gonna pop the box of beasts here. I really didn't expect that to happen. I gotta be totally 100% honest. I never expected that McLab would actually forbid me to clone an angel with a phantom mirror. I'm baffled. Alright, so I'm fast. gotta be popping in some might. Alright, and let's swarm this dude. Alright. One of the weirdest interactions I've seen in my crawl time. Anybody did know that? I didn't know that. Funny stuff. Okay. So, what a delight to kill you, Menace. Okay. Some Spriggan. Should be okay here. I got a Executioner here. Sweet. I chunked down the Air Mage first, because I felt like that's one of the most dangerous dudes here around, and one of the most easy ones to kill as well. And that went good. I'm still a bit head shaking about this menace encounter. One of the weirdest encounters I had in my crawl time. Alright. But that only shows I'm using this Phantom Mirror not enough. And it's a very useful item. Even if you're not skilled at evocations at all, bringing up a copy of your enemy certainly always helps, since it just imitates the strength of your enemy. I don't know how this influences the hit dice and everything if you're skilled in evocations, but I made some really good experiences with these Phantom Mirrors, even with 0 evocations. They really felt useful every time. Oh, look, a Hydra. Oh, I splattered her brutally. Alright. That's just some bunch of axable dudes. And there's certainly a ton of Hydras around. That should be some vault indicator, I guess. Normally, at depth 4 you don't meet that bunch of Hydra. No. And these dragons and the hellhounds, they all belong into one room. I expect some big room around the corner where all these baddies here come from. It's a very funny thing, yeah. And there's the pile of gold you usually have. Alright. Blast from the past. Layer's best. Packed into one room for you. To try if you still know how to kill them. Okay. Turns out there are 2 liches here. And let's have a look. Now, okay. And the other guy, okay, they can have Ball of Cold. That's something I have to be careful about. Because when they have Ball of Cold, they also have some greater demon. Very dangerous. Iron Shot is not too. Okay. Don't know too much about these yet. Luckily, the game records for you which spellbook they have. Notices which spells they have cast before. And then let's have a look. Yeah, narrowed down to this spellbook. It's a very, very useful thing to know that this game keeps track of all these options along the way. I didn't know that for a long time. I don't know if this just got implemented a few versions ago. I'm not too sure about that, but I really, really enjoy this feature a lot. It's very useful. I want to bring down this demonologist. It's already doing spooky things here. And the Storm Dragon hurts me a lot. Alright, we popped right into a vault here. Good. McClep power here. Usually this fight would have been a lot harder, and every time I do a McClep run and try to play something else afterwards, I suddenly find myself a lot less durable than I'm used to. Certainly is something you have to keep in mind once you play another god than this dude. You get really you grow to this resilience McClep provides a lot, and you start to rely on it and stuff. Alright, I'm really enjoying this so far. Spark Wasp, potentially pretty dangerous, but not too much right now. It's only because there were only these 2 dudes. If there are more of these swarming in, I really need to pick up resistance potions. Totally forgot about these. And I'm actually gonna do this now, because I can't afford to do that later, because that might ensure my survival here. It's a bit embarrassing to notice that this would help me a lot with my cold resistance problems as well, but yep, that happens. I want to bring a few more potions from this store. And I'm even gonna pick up this ambrosia, because ambrosia is a bit situational, yet still I have found a lot of use around my place with this potion. It's very good if you're beaten up and have a safe corner to hide behind and rest a bit, but you won't have the time to rest completely up like in the Abyss. And there, these potions are really useful around there. Or in Hell, they are also pretty interesting stuff to use. Alright, we're having some suicide Ic0ns going around here. Blocked my path down to the depths. Did any enchant weapon show up? No, they didn't. But I'm sitting on a huge stockpile of enchant armor scrolls. There's absolutely no reason to not use these. It's only 2 AC, but 2 AC or 2 AC. If I ever survive with 2 HP left, I know why. Alright, back to depths 4 we go. Now I have some resistance potions in my pocket. And that's always nice if you happen to not be as lucky with the resistances as you would like to be. And yeah, this can bring you over stressful situations. Get away, Shining One. Alright, off to the vault we go. This area is potentially still really dangerous. I mean, I smacked down a lot of these guys, but chances are there might be something else in here. Alright, I'm gonna put another point into strength, because now I'm strong enough to wear gold dragon armor. Don't know if I want to opt into that, but I certainly want to be able to wear that. It's much more fun. Alright, so here are our rewards. Pretty meager rewards, I might say here. But I'm getting used to that. Okay, this berserk elephant hurts a lot, and the Spriggan riders also chunk me up. I don't like that. I think I might want a lamp of fire into these. This will certainly bring some relief. And this Reaper also helps. Why are you standing in Fire Reaper? Alright. I didn't feel like the lamp of fire was the optimal choice there, but it certainly started hurting these Hornet Riders. That's pretty much everything I wanted to aim for. I've noticed that I'm carrying around a lot of magic mapping scrolls, so I can magic map this and still have 5 for Zod up. It's okay. A trove! 2 scrolls of acquirement. If I only had known how much they suck this game for me. I burned through 2 of those, so well, shit happens, you know. Don't think I'm gonna be that lucky to find 2 more along the run, but one might never know. Stuff might happen. There goes an ice dragon. Certainly have to respect that. But the good thing is I can still fight on and rely on the healing these 2 trolls will provide me. And it's really nice. And I'm fully developed now this magical and physical power mutation, empowered by pain. And I don't know if I'm able to pick up new mutations or this is already my final set. And there is a crap ton of spark wasps. Let's go into resist potion here. I think they shouldn't be able to double zap me here. Okay. I wanted to be safe here. These dudes hurt so much, potentially. You never know how often in a row they use their lightning attacks. That's always the problem with these. Frost Giant, that's why I'm taking this carefully and not going in and just chunking them down. Melee, I'm pretty sure this was a shapeshifter. Alright, so now I can close in. There's an Executioner as well, which will help me along this fight. Alright, easy and clean. Okay, Ice Dragon down. Only 2 swings, certainly. Ah, mighted. Really, this dude has such a lucky set of mutations going on. I'm really happy how this went out. My pack is full. Stupid evocation items. Alright. I really feel like Crawl still needs some kind of more user-friendly inventory management. This certainly is a bit tedious overall. I know it's okay to limit my options. I understand why that's valuable. So this certainly helps me to... oh, there's Passage of Galubria. These item slots are needed to avoid that somebody can do everything just with things in his pocket. And yeah, that's okay that my inventory space is somehow limited, but I really feel like some stuff needs to be made a bit more handy here. Because I think evocation items shouldn't cram down your inventory so hard. I mean, I'd really like to pick up a Final Floods in this shop. I really want to do that. But what I'm going to drop now, it's all certainly some useful stuff. And for now, it's going to be the Scroll of Amnesia. Because I think I can live without Scrolls of Amnesia. And the File of Floods is certainly something useful. Another giant. But I really hope I am able to pick up some kind of cold resistance, because Zod will be so damn annoying without cold resistance. I gotta be careful with so many draconians about the cold resist. So I really hope I'm gonna find some solution here. First Gold Dragon. Pretty easy fight. Very well. We're getting there, boys. I hope this time I'm able to survive Zod. I really have some trouble clearing up Zod lately. I feel like the limited teleportation options in there are really something I underestimate a lot of times, and then I'm suddenly not playing accordingly to the situation. Alright, another Storm Dragon closing in. Trying to... yeah, okay. I wanted to see how much healing these Draconians can provide, and if it will suffice to overcome another Storm Dragon. And this White Draconian is certainly beating me up hard. Alright, let's do something spicy here. I feel like paralyzing this dude. Very good. Could have done that from the beginning, I think. Paralysis is a very viable option against Draconians. Many of these don't have too good magic resistance overall. It certainly helps to narrow down the fight a bit. And there's a shifter. Beware the shifters, my friend. They killed me lately. But not this time. Alright. Another Ice Dragon. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard to beat down. That's 5 done. See a lot of Ice Dragon scales lying around there. And let's check our options. Yet again, no item with extra resist cold characteristics dropped, apart from these Ice Dragon scales. These are some items I don't want to put up. Alright, means we're gonna do vaults without cold resistance. Certainly something spooky. And only XL24 is also very, very low. I love to go down there with more XP, yet still there are not too many options to take in more XP. I mean, I could try a portal to hell and take down Garrion, yet still this feels very dangerous to me. and I don't feel it will be worth taking the risk. I mean, it'll be some more experience, sure. Other option would be Abyss. That's also something I might want to check out. But I will break down this episode here, because I really want to think about my next steps. This certainly is winnable, but I feel like I gotta be very, very cautious now where I'm gonna take my next few steps, since the last rune tends to be the most dangerous rune, and this time I'm not following Ic0n, so I have to find a way out of the Abyss by myself. Yet still, Abyss sounds pretty okay for me. I have a lot of teleportation scrolls and everything I need, but the big issue here is vaults will provide me with loot. Abyss won't necessarily. And then I'm stuck with mediocre gear and still have to do SOT. So these are the thoughts. And we're gonna end here. And let me thank you for your time watching all this. And hope you're enjoying this game as much as I do. Because this is one of the most enjoyable runs since a while with Demonspawn. I'm really happy how this dude went out. He's certainly a bit lucky with this set of mutations, and yeah. Leave me a comment, leave me a thumb. Tell me if you knew if that McClap forbids you cloning an angel. I didn't know that. Anyways guys, enjoy your time and see you soon on the next episode. Bye bye.